Raymond, many congratulations, a triumphant return.
Thank you, pal.
Here. How were the emotions? And it must have been a roller coaster of a day, because last time you came here, it was obviously one of the worst days of your life in your darting terms, but now laid to bed.
I thought I was never getting back here, you know, like I said goodbye 2 years ago, but it was never a goodbye, it was wrong. That year was the worst in my life as well, on as a professional dart player, as in private. And I said, this is not the way I deserve to say goodbye to the fans and to myself. Unfortunately, I said, okay, this is enough. I never thought I was coming back to this level. And then COVID came. I was thinking, normally I'm going to do exhibitions, right? I would do well and fun and playing in Germany, and Ireland, Scotland, England. I don't mind, Holland. And that wasn't happening. I'm thinking, hold on, yeah, what am I going to do next? So the next eight months were perfect. I had the time of my life with Julia in London and in Holland, and I was watching series on Netflix and whatever. I'm thinking, whatever 8 or 9 months, you're thinking, yeah, what am I going to do next, right? And wasn't anything on TV. And then I met Ivo Kuitert in town in Holland, on, you know, not planned, and then he's sitting behind you. And he said, come Ray, we have a coffee. He said, what are you going to do next? I said, yeah, well, I don't know. He said, what you must do is give your tour card back. I said, oh, come on, you know, I just gave up, you know. I'm not going to make a fool of myself. He said, yeah, what are you going to do next then? You're the only one who is responsible for your own life, right? You're not going to do exhibitions. We don't know how long it's going to take. You can't work on TV because there's nothing. No one wants to sponsor you because you're not on TV. Fair point. And then I discussed this with Julia, and she said, do you really want to do this? And then Ben de Kock came as my sponsor. He said, I'm giving you the opportunity to sponsor you, and then in the same team with Jeffrey de Swan. And I said, I need 2 weeks to think about this, Ben, because I don't know for sure. And then at the end I said, what are my options? My options were none. And dart is my life for the last maybe 25, 30 years of my life, maybe more. And I was dreaming about getting back on this stage, and I had a target. You know, we started in October last year, practicing hard every single day. Never ever in my life I practiced more than the last year there now. And I had one goal, you know, get my tour card and then focus on the World Championship, get a chance in the World Championship, and now I'm in the second round. So, yeah.
Performance up there was very, very solid.
I know.
That shows the game is still within you.
I know.
To trouble anyone.
Yeah, and that was the hardest part. The hardest part was I knew and I know I can do this. But sometimes due to things happening in your life, in private life, and you're out focused and you're not there anymore. I didn't play bad against Michael van Gerwen in the Praise Championship finals. He played a fair game. He beat me. I didn't play bad against Michael Smith and Gary Anderson. But sometimes you need to show like what you can do. And tonight that happened. 96 average is good. But also 2 years ago I got beat with a 96 average against Darren Young. I got beat 3-1. And tonight I won with a 96 average and I won 3-0. So sometimes it's your night and sometimes it's not. And you have to handle that. You have to deal with it. And you know what the World Championship means to me. It's always an extra level. It's always an extra focus. And to be here tonight, you know, I'm only here to prove, not on myself, but that people speak about you. Tonight was an amazing night, you know. To be in front of the crowd again and people talk about you and they're shouting the old Barney Army. That means more to me than anything. My daughter sent me a text message today. Your grandson and your granddaughter are going to watch you tonight. And that means more to me than lifting trophies. You know, the thing, the feeling that my grandchildren are watching me, their opa, their grandfather on there's nothing that's been better than ever. You know, you can lift trophies, you can do whatever you want, but with family, children, grandchildren, wow, I love that.
With your time away, having a chance to refocus, and with the support of your family and everything like that, the effort you put in, do you still believe there is a big tournament winning Raymond van Barneveld?
I know there is. Otherwise, I wouldn't come back. You know, there's no thing that coming back and just grab some money and being number 38 in the world. You know, meaningless. No, I know I can still do things, and maybe not now, maybe next year. I don't know, but with this setup, I know, and ask Eva, my coach, for the last couple of weeks, I'm hitting unbelievable averages, and the confidence in the game is growing with the day. Sometimes you need to have a good draw as well. You know, the draw in the Grand Slam of darts, you know, being with Michael Smith, Gary Anderson, you know, was a tough draw. If you came out that draw, you would play Michael van Gerwen. The draw in the Players' Championship Final, second round, Michael van Gerwen, then Gary Anderson, then Peter Wright. So that would have been tough. Now it's tough as well. You know, Rob Cross, he's the European champion. But hey, he's got something to prove. I'm not. And I feel confident, I feel fine, and I believe in myself. Every day, you know, from tomorrow, today is today, tomorrow we wake up, and there's no stress. The stress is all gone. And if Rob plays well on Thursday night and he beats me, fair play, and I hope he's going to be far in the tournament. But if I've beat Rob, yeah, fantastic, and we move forward. And hopefully this tournament is going to move forward, because every day, you know, guys, this is the worst World Championship I'm focusing on. Every day I'm walking on eggshells, you know, not to get the vaccine, you know, to get infected. In Holland I was negative, here I'm negative, but I stay in my room the whole day. You're not going to go out only for groceries, and because you're terrified that something happens to you, you know, and you don't want this. And with all these things around you right now, it's really, you don't want to be out, you don't want to be there, and hopefully we're going to make it to the end with this World Championship, because I'm really thinking this is going to be a nightmare this week. In Holland there's a lockdown, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lockdown here, and whatever happens, we don't know. Maybe they cancel the whole tournament, maybe they cancel the crowd, we don't know. And maybe this was the last night I played in front of crowd. We don't know. We hope it's going to be easy, but it's not easy to focus on that, and that gives you stress. You don't want stress, you know. Sometimes you just focus on your game, but now you got something extra. Stay negative. And for me that's easy, because I've never been positive in my life.
Raymond, thank you very much.
See you guys.
Raymond, did you have any expectations of yourself coming into this tournament, or are you just playing without pressure?
Good question. Like I said earlier, you know, what can I expect? You know, I'm coming here as a number 68 of the world. I try to qualify for the World Championship, but you know me, you know, and a couple of guys, you know. I'm Ray, you know. I lift trophies for a living. And if anyone says different, you know, they're lying. Some of these players, how many players do you think, and that's a question to you guys, out of 96 players, how many players they really think they can win this? Maybe 10, maybe 16, nothing more than that, really. The rest is coming just here to grab their ranking points and their money. But I still believe I can do this. But you have to work hard, and you have to believe, you have to dream about this. I'm not going to say I'm going to lift this trophy, because it's a really long road. But if you never believe, you have to start somewhere, right? You have to start somewhere. If you never believe, well, what's the point being?
How much was tonight about banishing those demons from 2 years ago?
No, there were no demons. I was just enjoying it. And you know, and Lourence played well, especially in the first set. You know, he hitting these triples. I was practicing in the hotel with him, and I saw him hammering the old triple 20, thinking, wow, this is going to be a long night. I remember he played well against Vincent van der Voort 2 or 3 years ago. I remember I was playing on the same night. Vincent was really in trouble. He beat him at the end, but he can play, and I knew that. And I said to myself, I'm never going to underestimate an opponent like I did maybe with Darius Labanauskas last 2 years, and Darren Young. And they all played great against me, and they beat me. So for me, it was the focus getting in the second round. Or, like we said, this is the first round, right, of the World Championship. Yeah.
Ray, where do you think your game is from 2 years ago to where it is now? Do you think you're playing better now?
I feel different. I feel reborn. Thanks to my management, my coach, and my lovely girlfriend. And she said, Ray, you've proven this world that you show the world that you're a world-class player. You got nothing to prove. Just make fun. And every day I make fun. We laugh every day, and this is where life is all about. You want to laugh. What is the point being the best player in the world and the whole crowd is against you? You don't want that, right? I'm not going to call any names, but you and me know what are we talking about, right? What you want to do is maybe being the number 70 in the world and the crowd loves you. I have that a lot more than being world number 1 or world number 2 and they're booing you.
Talk about sort of stepping on eggshells and
yeah.
With everything going on with COVID here, is it a real concern for you?
It is because I love London. Julia lived in London. She's with me now in Holland, and absolutely adore London. I love shopping. I love having food here, but you can't at the moment. We have really good. We talked this over with my management. What can you do? You can go out and you can have a kebab or whatever, and then you get infected. You're never going to forgive yourself. You work hard the whole year long, but you don't know. So just stay on your room, just stay inside, and do whatever you can to stay negative. And it's not hard for me to stay negative. But